continue the story of American Bandstand in a moment with Whatever Happened to Bob and Justine.
Bob, a day doesn't go in my life that somebody says, whatever happened to Bob and Justine? Do people still recognize you?
Every day.
Why did you come to the bandstand?
For her.
Tell me the story about the first time you saw her.
Well, locally we had a show, and I was dancing on it. I came home one day, turned on a tube, and there she was. And I said, I just got to dance with that girl because she's just a super dancer. I just got to do it.
How many years did you go there?
It was about 3 or 4, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. When did you first meet Bob Clayton?
Oh, I guess I was 13 when he came to the show, and we started dancing together.
Now, was there indeed a true romance there, or did you just happen to look good together?
Well, it started out that we looked good and danced good together, and it was sort of like a puppy love thing.
How many years did you go with him?
Approximately 3 years.
Now, somewhere along the way, you and he had a brief singing career. How did that happen?
Some promoters in South Philadelphia got a hold of us because they knew we were popular from the show and asked if we wanted to cut a record. So we did.
What was it called?
One was I'm Taking My Baby to a Drive-In Movie Tonight. It was awful.
Right, drive-in movie turned out to be what I thought was sensational. Oh, I'm going to sell 1 million copies, no question.
In reference to the Bob and Justine singing career, how long did it last?
It was very short-lived. When the romance ended, so did the career.
Would you ever even consider turning the clock back and going back to those good old days of the 50s?
Yeah.
I first went to American Bandstand because some girlfriends of mine had gone the day before, and they came into the girls' locker room very excited about this show and what a good time they had, and gee, would I like to go? And I said, well, I thought you had to be 14 to get in there. And they said, well, you do. And I said, can you make me look 14? They said, sure. So we messed with my hair and blackened my eyes a little bit and all that, and I still got turned away at the door and went home and cried, why me, poor me. And then Mother said, well, if you want to get in that bad, you go tomorrow and you take your sister's birth certificate. So that's what I did, and once I was in, I was in.
I remember seeing her dance past the screen, and I just thought, God, she's just terrific looking. And that was my reason for coming to Philadelphia. And people, if they know this area, at the time, to get from Wilmington to Philadelphia, you had to go up the back end of Chester, which was a truck route. And I was crazy, because I would leave my house, and I think I'd be in Philadelphia in 30 minutes, which was like an hour and a half ride at the time, and weaving in and out of trucks and everything else to get up there. But that was my main reason to come up and dance with her. I just thought she was the sweetest thing I'd ever seen. And once I got in the studio and saw her face to face, I was convinced that she was the girl I wanted, and I was going to do whatever it took to do that. Bandstand goes to American Bandstand like 2 weeks or 3 weeks after we met, and all we had to do was dance once across the screen, and we were tagged American Sweethearts. We get mail from 13-year-olds, 18-year-olds, 20-year-olds, grandmothers, great-grandmothers.
The thing of it is, if you couldn't get to a dance party in person yourself, you could attend it in your living room. You know, it just was a great soap opera. Why was Elvis so popular? Why was there never anybody that had that, what Elvis had for the world? He had a charisma. Well, that place at that time had an inexplicable charisma. But I don't know was ever recaptured again. But during those few special years, it was high and it was hot. And it was the #1 soap opera in America. Everybody watched Bandstand.
People today, and they say, aren't you that guy that used to be on Bandstand? Are you the same Bob Clayton was on Bandstand? We travel once in a while. I've been to St. Martin's on a vacation, walking the beach. Lady comes up, knocks on aren't you that guy that was on Bandstand? You're on an airplane, you know.
Yeah.
Aren't you that guy that was on Bandstand? I mean, it'll never, never, never leave.